Hey guys, Cameron here. Today I'll be unboxing the Super Z-Ring. As you can see, picked this up today when I went to pre-order my game, which comes out tomorrow. Kind of forgot to do that. Well, actually thought I already had previewed it. Well, not previewed it, pre-ordered, but better late than never. Still got all the loot with it, so that's still cool. I'll be in tomorrow to pick that up, but I thought I'd pick this up today because let's face it, I'll go in tomorrow, there won't be any left. So actually I thought these came on sale tomorrow, so I thought I'd get it now, because like I said, coming tomorrow, it won't be there. Also I had a couple of packs of Z-Rings with it that I'll unbox afterwards, but let's just get straight to the Z-Ring. Okay, as you can see, this one here is black, while the previous Z-Ring was white, which actually, in my opinion, the black Z-Ring looks a lot better, more edgier. Yeah. Okay, let's just get this one out. I don't really unbox things very often, so let's see how it goes. Easier than I thought. Okay, as you can see, first off, and that would be a vacuum cleaner in the background. Thank you very much. Either way, I'll just get back to what I was saying. As you can see, this one here comes with a Mimikyu, which is pretty badass. More edgier and badass version of Pikachu. And goddamn scary as all get out. Yep. Yeah, don't want to meet him in the dark alley. Okay. I'll just pop this plastic here off. Alright, there. That's the Z-Ring. Forgot to show you. I'll just get this here off. As you can see, don't have a camera with my terrible resolution, but it's got the basic shape of the old Z-Ring. Strap so that the kids can put it on their wrist easily. Though my wrist is pretty big, so luckily though the old one did fit on there. And it's got a Z crystal in there already, so that's pretty cool. Oh, and it comes with a second Z crystal here, which I'm not sure which one this one is. It might very well be a moon crystal, whereas this one here might be the sun crystal. Oh, no way. Okay, so this one here is actually a Mimikyu crystal, which I thought it would be because it has a picture of Mimikyu on the box, which is pretty cool. Whereas it just says here, this is a Lycium Z. I don't know if I pronounced that right, but I think I did. And let's face it, Lycanroc is one of my new favourite Pokemon from the Sun and Moon games. Because, let's face it, and of course they came out with, oh sorry, just started there a bit. It actually came out with the new, which one was it called? Dusk or Dawn, or whichever one it's called, but I like to call it Twilight Lycanroc. Not to be confused with the movies, which were overly dramatic, but I won't get into that. And Sappy. But yeah, I like to call it Twilight Lycanroc. Super awesome, orange colour, green eyes, all of that good stuff. But let's get to the putting this ring on and giving it a try. Let's face it, with the original Z crystal, it took me ages to figure out how to open it. Which of course you just pop it open at the side. Actually requires some effort to do so. And yeah. So I thought I had to unscrew something. Let me just take one watch off. And get this bad boy on. Now I'm not actually sure if I have this upside down or not. Yeah, actually my wrist is actually kind of slim, so it does have a bit of a gap there. So let's try this out. Now the switch is different on this one. The switch is actually up here, whereas the button is around here somewhere. Now the button is actually up here on the, it's not actually a point, but on the side here. So let's push that and get some Mimikyu happening. I'll just and of course, because of my terrible resolution on my screen or my video recording capability, you could not see the emblem that appeared, but I'll push it again. And it is a creepy beyond all get out version of Mimikyu with his shadow claw in front of him and two star eyes, you know, the ones that appear when you see Pikachu when he goes all bloody psycho, which is pretty badass. Now I actually pop that out, which let's see if I can do that, figure out how to do that. Okay, easy enough to get off. Oh, and there you go, there's what it looks like without the whole thing on it, without the crystal. Oh, and I should point out the crystals have this new design, which is pretty badass for the Super Z-Ring. So you can't actually put these crystals on the old Z-Ring, which is a bit of a shame, but at the same time, I think they're built to turn around or something like that, which I think is what happens in the game or in the show. When you get the Super Z-Ring, it turns over and activates the new power of the Z-Ring. But I'll actually just put this one on here because I really want to see this Lycan Rock. See crystal in action. Yeah, see that one was so hard to do. Okay, so we got the Lycan Z on there, which I did not, like I said before, I did not know that came with that, and that is so badass. So let's push this and see what happens. And once again, you can't see it because of my terrible resolution, but that's only because I hardly ever unbox things. And of course, this is the first time unboxing with something set up like this, which is actually my laptop on my lap, which is why I'm sitting in a chair. Just thought I'd point that out if you're wondering what's going on. Let me just have a look because I couldn't actually see because I was pointed at the screen, but okay, that's cool. Okay, so the image that appears on the actual crystal is Lycan Rock's face from a front-on view, which is pretty cool. I mean, I just have to watch that again because that's pretty. Yeah, so it's Twilight Lycan Rock's cool rock parted over his face with the whole hair and mane, spikes everywhere, super awesomeness, which is the essence of Lycan Rock, let's face it. Okay, so well, that's that done. So let's see if I can get this off. Oh yeah, just with my wrist. Love doing that. Hope I didn't break it. Okay, so that's that done. Now I'm just going to grab, which I actually foolishly sat over there, and I'm sitting down with a table in front of me. So let's see if I can just get to that bag of Z crystals. By using my walking stick, which I don't actually need a walking stick, I just bought it because it looks badass. This is not going the way I wanted it to. Yeah, I'll just quickly point out that I bought this walking stick because, let's face it, it looks badass, got a ball on the end, and it looks a lot like one of the characters that I draw, Jacqueline Spade, her super cool cane that she uses to, you know, beat the shit out of people. Excuse my language. Now I got here. Now this is the first one I saw when I was on the shop. I was actually just going to buy this by itself, and then I saw the Z ring there and thought I have to get that as well because it won't be there tomorrow. This is Solganium Z and Lunalium Z and Cominon Z, which I probably pronounced that last one wrong, but at the same time I am terrible with pronouncing Pokemon's names. I used to call Braixen Braxin until it appeared in the cartoon. Then I was like, whoops, been calling it the wrong thing the whole time. Now I have to learn this different name. It's the same when I'm reading, like when I read the Harry Potter books and stuff like that. I was pronouncing people's names wrong. And then I saw the movie and I'm like, oh, jeez. Oh well. You win some, you lose some. Now this box here, as always, they're taped up like crazy, so you can't actually get through them. I had a little cutter here, but of course I just moved it when I tied it up, so yeah, I'm just going to tear into this. Usually I wouldn't, but yeah, usually I'm tidier and stuff like that, and I like to cut things all neatly, but like I said, I don't have my thing, so okay, so we've got Solganium Z. I'll just pop this crystal off here, if I can, of course. Like I said, a Z-ring. I hadn't even used the Z-ring until my normal one until a few weeks ago when I was playing through the Elite Four. So we've got Solganium Z. Which of course, as you can guess, which I think I can already guess, is an image of the sun logo. Up here, yeah. Which is pretty badass. I mean, I love it when they come out with Z rings or they came out with Z moves for specific Pokemon. That was so awesome. And then of course next we got the cut some of this one in. Maybe I'm putting it wrong. Yeah, I think I'm putting it on wrong. Oh, there we go. Okay. This is the moon one. Which of course, as you can guess it, is an image of the moon logo, which comes through on a red light. So I should have pointed that out before, that all the lights I think that shine through them are red. Whereas I can't remember the colour that shines through on the other one, the other Z-ring. But that's still pretty cool. And like I said, black, this is awesome. I actually thought a couple of days ago I'd get my paintbrushes out and paint my other Z-ring to a different colour, like red or something badass. Or maybe just like multicoloured, or maybe paint a Pokemon or something on it. Oh, or probably what, 50 Sharpies here, so I could easily just go crazy with those. I really should let my artistic side out like that more often. Okay, so here we got Commonium. I am not even really sure how you pronounce that Pokemon's name. I did not fight with it enough to learn its name properly. Okay, so we got Commonium Z. I'll just see if you can see that. Okay, which Commonium Z? Oh, cool, that came through with a blue light. Which Commonium Z is a image of one of the scales with a heart underneath, which actually, if you look here on this little box, you can actually see which logos they come with, which is pretty cool. So that's pretty much what's revealed when you activate a Z move. The Z moves themselves, I don't know what they are, but let's face it, they're going to be awesome. Either way, let's face it, pretty much all the Z moves, are pretty badass. I can't really fault them. That's right, I had another pack, which is actually one of my Z crystals that I really want to have a look at in this pack. Okay, let's face it, all three of the Z rings in this pack, or Z ring crystals in this pack, I want to look at, because when I saw the original ones here, the legendary ones, I thought, that is so awesome, I have to get those. But then these were sitting behind it, and I thought, there is no way I am not getting these, and there is no way I'm leaving them there, because they will not be there tomorrow when I pick my game up, because I have to have these now. 3 of my favorite Pokemon ever, and I mean ever. First, we've got Evian Z. Second, we've got Munium Z. And third, we have Pikium Z, which actually, if I'm reading this right, it's Pikashunium Z. Okay, that might be a typo or in a different language. Oh no, that one's, I'm not sure. Either way, it's Pikachu's Z Crystal, which is badass in its own right. And the best part is these are actually Z Crystals for the old ring as well. I'm not sure if Pikachu's one is, I think it might be, but in any case, we have an EV Crystal and a Mew Crystal for the old Z ring, so you don't even need the new Z ring for those ones. And I'm pretty sure the old Z ring is compatible with Ultra. So I'm actually going to tear into these. Like I said, I don't like doing that, but let's face it, I'm excited. Just move those out of the way. Okay. Okay, now I just want to start off now. I should probably start off with the Evian Z. But I just want to say that the last, you know what, I will. I'll start out with the Evian Z because I'll save the best for last. Best till last. Now I'm just hoping that the old Z crystals still fit in this new Z ring, otherwise, let's face it, it's a bit of a cop out. Oops. Okay. Attempting to put the Z crystal in here. Oh thank God, it just slid in really easy, like simple, no problem. Now, the thing I love most about the Z crystal is the Z move itself, which is Eevee using the powers of all the evolutions to attack. And despite awesome Espeon up here, center stage is taken by Vaporeon, which was my original favorite of the 3 starters. Let's just face it, it's lovable. It turns into water. You can turn into water. It's probably soft. It's like you're going out for a swim in the lake. You'd want a Vaporeon with you. It'd be awesome. It's like swimming with an otter, pretty much. Even though that's poison, but still, it's pretty awesome. And it could save you from drowning, so I probably think way too much into this, and I'm rambling, which I tend to do. Okay, so let's just get this Z crystal up and running. So, like I said, you probably can't see it, but and I'll admit after a while, that sound does get old fast. Like, if you use it too frequently, the sound itself gets really old fast, but using them in coordination with the game, it's still pretty badass. That you have something that you can use while you're playing the game. Let me just have a look, see what we've got here. Okay, that's pretty cool. We've got the Eevee tail there happening. Which, let's face it, Eevee is cute as all get out. Always was, always will be. You'd never even have to evolve your Eevee. Just love it like crazy. Just show it some affection. But then you get Sylveon, so just treat it like you should. It's adorable, it deserves attention, affection, all that stuff. And give it an Everstone and keep it as an adorable little Eevee if you want. So let me just pop this Eevee crystal out, if I can. Yep, there we go. And get to a Munium Z, which I have not seen Muse Z move because I'm on Twitter, at Blaze984, and my Twitter feed just gets slammed with Pokemon posts. And it's so many posts, and you just have so many spoilers, and you just have to avoid them. I mean, I almost thought about unfollowing Pokemon, but I thought, I love Pokemon, why would I unfollow them? I'll just just favorite those tweets and go back to them after I start playing the game, and then see all those awesome trailers and previews and stuff. I almost pretty much, apart from the bad guys, which I kind of didn't want to know about, but I know pretty much no premise of the game of Ultra Sun and Moon, which is exactly the way I like it. I love to be surprised with those things. I hate going to a movie and already knowing the premise of the movie. Like, I went to Thor Ragnarok recently. I knew nothing about it pretty much apart from the main villain, and that pretty much Hulk is there as well. That was pretty much all I knew about the movie, and I loved it. It's awesome. Okay, back to the thing. Sorry, I ramble. I tend to do that. Let's go hurry up because we're already at 22 minutes and 30 seconds now. Okay, so we've got Munium Z. I really hope this is like still recording sound and everything because I have never recorded this before. Okay, so we've got Munium Z. Okay, you can see a faint blur of it there, but Muse Z Crystal is pretty badass. It looks awesome, and it's actually Muse tail flashing in red, which is pretty cool. And this tail is like shaped like a question mark, which is pretty cool. And let's face it, Mew was like everyone's favorite, or most people's favorite character in the original Pokemon games. And of course, we all tried to get Mew by trying to use strength on the truck near the ship, near the SSN. I'm pretty sure that's what it's called. Shouldn't even be second guessing myself about that. But yeah, everyone thought it's under the truck. It's got to be. Everyone says it's under the truck, but in the end, I think you had to send your game away, and they put it in your game or something, and then there was something like you could move the truck, or it was in your box or something like that. But yeah, that was like the best Easter egg thing ever. It's like it's under the truck, you just can't get to it. Sorry. Okay, so we got Munium Z, which is badass, and it was probably one of the ones that I will be attaching to the side of my Z-Ring, just because. And I think, thanks to a special event, I do have Mew in my game, in my Sun game, so that's just bloody awesome. Okay, now for the last crystal. And I said I was going to do this one first, which is the Pikmin Z, but I said I'd save it for last because of one reason. And that is because they decided to go with a little bit of fan service here. And they actually made it shaped like a lightning bolt. I mean, they wouldn't do that with any other Z crystal beside Pikachu's, which is badass. Let's face it. I have to stick this on here right now because I want to see what happens. I mean, it's not going to fly up my face or give me superpowers or something like that, but I just want to have a look at it because it is awesome. And here, I'll give you a good look before I show myself. Okay, once again, I'll apologize for the quality of my video. I know I keep saying that, but it's true. Okay, so Pikachu Z Crystal is shaped like a lightning bolt, and one would question that its insignia that appears is the classic Pikachu lightning bolt, the very one that appears on Pikachu's Pokeball in the very first episode of Pokemon. And of course, it probably would appear in Pokemon the movie, I Choose You, which I really want to see, and I hope that anything that comes out in cinemas where I live, because most of the time we do not get anime movies here, which drives me up the wall. We might get them about a 3-hour drive to like the nearest big town with a nice cinema. Like we have a good cinema here, but they never show anime movies for some reason. It drives me crazy. Like Dragon Ball Z Resurrection of Frieza. I so want to see that in the movie, and they did not have it here, and that just was crazy. Oh, where was I? I got sidetracked. Okay, so yeah, peeking shit. See, I'll show you again. Okay, so that was peeking Z. Now that's all the Z crystals I have here. Well, not all the ones I have, because let's face it, I have enough Z crystals here. I originally just said I'd get like the water, the fire, the grass, and probably the electric one, and then I just stopped. But I think I got like all of them, which is, let's say, I think they're showing. Oh no, they're showing something here. Okay, so let's see, it's 12 Z crystals, or 12 Z crystals here on the back of this box, and some of those, and 6 of those are special ones for the new. Oh no, 4 are special ones. Sorry, and I would say that by the look of those, I would say that is 12 special crystals for each Pokemon, for specific Pokemon. And I think there's like 20 Pokemon crystals that have already been released, which I think I have like 18 of them or something, which is way too many. I am sorry, it is way too many for me to own. And yeah, $40 for the Z pack, for the Z ring itself, and $10 for the 3-pack of crystals. I seriously should own a part of EB Games by the time I'm done buying all this stuff, because I have invested so much money. I should be like on a VIP super membership thing or something. Like I walk in, everyone knows my name because I bought so much stuff there. Though admittedly I do know people there by name, so it is nice to walk in there, say, "Hey John, how you going?" And I think that's actually a good thing, because I walked in there today with tomorrow being the release date of Pokemon Ultra Sun. I hadn't pre-ordered, thought I had. Went in there just to make sure I had pre-ordered, and I hadn't. And I talked to the girl there, and she was, I've seen her there before, know her name. She's awesome, and she just said, and I just said, "Can I pre-order for tomorrow?" And she said, "That's fine." And that was awesome. I'm like, and that's like with the bonuses and stuff. And she said, "Yep, that's cool. It's alright." I'm thinking that is sweet, which I'm sure she'd pretty much do that for anyone, really, not just me, but that was pretty sweet. And yeah, like I said, I spend way too much money at EV Games, but it is still awesome. And I think I've shown you this twice already, but I'll show you one more time, just because we're getting to the end of the video. Okay, and last things last, I just wanted to say that this is like the first unboxing video. Well, I did an unboxing video of the Pokemon Go Plus, but I never uploaded it. I forgot to. And this was all done in one take. This was the first take, and it's going to be the only take. So there was no script, no nothing. And I pretty much yeah. So in the end, I just want to say this is an awesome thing. Like, it looks badass. I mean, I might paint the other one or something, do something badass with it, but I would buy these crystals. They're awesome if I was you. Like, to use with the game, it's just a sweet thing. And well, that's me. I just want to say, love you guys and keep being awesome. Oh, and you know, I might post other videos and stuff, so be on the lookout and subscribe to my channel. And And I just froze there. I'd have no idea why. But okay, just subscribe to my channel. It'll be awesome. I'll try to do more unboxing videos. And yeah, keep on keeping on. You guys are awesome. Love you guys. Thanks. See ya.